So I've recorded a video and I'm recording another one because I feel like it's very important for me to share this. So I made a commitment that I won't have any shitty food, any sugars, any alcohol, gluten or dairy for 2 weeks until the race. And it's not easy, I must tell you. Usually on a day like this, when it's, clouded outside, cloudy, miserable, whatever, you kind of want chocolate. And, when it's Saturday, you kind of feel like celebrating and having a chocolate. And it's not happening. And you know that it won't happen. And I must say, it's a shitty feeling to be with the shitty feeling of wanting and not getting. Oh my God. The bells are ringing. The hour has come. And there's still no chocolate. It's so interesting to create a commitment as such and then see in what moments actually I want the chocolate. It's like when I'm bored, when I want connection, when I'm tired. Yeah, I think those are my moments. It's not the actual physical craving. That's the interesting thing. And I think I shared already about cravings in my previous blog. But somewhat it felt important to acknowledge how powerful I am for not listening to those cravings. But it's interesting to observe how they come as impulses. Same as in the meditation. Like it comes, you see it, you feel it, and you're not having it, and it goes away. But in the past, I could never say to myself, I'm not having this, and wouldn't have. I'm like, okay, I'm not having this. 5 minutes later, I'm in the shop buying for ice cream, chocolates. So self-discipline was never my thing. Willpower, right? Is there willpower? Like there has to be a strong drive and motivation for something on the other side of the chocolate. Which for me, I said, is the race. If I will eat any of the things that I said no to, I won't participate in the race. This is a restrictive kind of way of manipulating myself into not having it. Because for me, the most important thing is to be in the race because I've been training for it. And if that means not having chocolate, I'm like, the impulse comes, but it's easier to be like, nah, yeah, I know this, familiar, it's familiar. Whereas in the past, I guess, because I never had a motivation on the other side, I would just like, I mean, I used to be like, oh yeah, health, I'm very health conscious. I want to feel good, I want to feel energized. And then I would eat clean for some time, and then I would go into a binge. But those were the days where I had a year of binge eating disorder, which I only realized that I had after a year listening to the podcast. Like, fuck, I have a disorder? I have an eating disorder? A woman was saying that if once a week you have an episode where you eat to the point where you're just like sick, but sick in a way that is like, I used to feel like my stomach would fucking blow. She was like, then it means like you're classed as having eating disorder. I'm like, fuck, I think I have like 1 or 2 each week. And I knew why it was. It was during COVID as well. I was very lonely. Super lonely. So food was my buddy, my comfort. And it's interesting to see now how being fed by my community, by friends, by the purposeful activities that I do day to day that feed me. Like, I don't have the cravings as often. And if I do, then it's, as I said, it's either boredom, it's either tiredness, or I'm just feeling lonely. And you can tell it's Saturday. And I've not been partying or anything. I'm just tired after a workout. So I'm happy I have addressed my cravings, impulses for cravings online. And yeah, this is gonna be short and sweet because it's Saturday and I was feeling a lot of resistance to record, as I was saying in the previous video that is not going to be posted now because I decided that this video is more important to post because I really wanted to share my cravings. That I was feeling a lot of resistance, and again, I'm noticing Saturday being that day where I'm just like, can I just be left alone, please? Don't want to be on camera, don't want to be on social media, just want to have my space, my time, like fuck off. Give me a break. And it's like, you have a commitment. You created this challenge for yourself, bitch. Get up and do the work. Instead, I'm doing the work from my bed. That's the best I could offer. And again, it doesn't matter how I showed up. And over time, it's like showing up messy and whatever, and then over time I think that just creates, so first of all it creates the consistency, and the quality kind of, I think, assuming, will come after. So I showed up, pushed past the resistance, acknowledged my cravings, not giving in, and now I'll have my space. Loving you. Thank you for witnessing.